All right, Sagittarius, so we're about to start your love reading. When I tell you, I knew it. I knew it, Sag, you took your past back. And I know some of you are in the comment section probably like, no, the hell I did not. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. And even if I'm not talking about you, this would even be even more serious. You had the Page of Pentacles. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to start with those who took their past back because we kept on seeing the past person wanting to come in, right? I see them in your reading. It's the same type of behavior you've been experiencing with this person. The I'll give you the world and they give you nothing. They talk this big game and all of a sudden go silent. They do the complete opposite of what you expect of them. And, the thing is that you're very charitable. You're very giving. And some of you, I'm not even saying money wise, right? Some of you guys could have, right? You may like, I got it, so I'll do it, what, right? But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you guys are very charitable. You're very loving. You spoil your person. But is this person even worth it? I know a lot of you are saying it's not my past, it's not my past. Let me tell you, if it's not your past, for some of you who are single, you're going to be running into that type of person. You're going to run into someone who you are very giving towards, and they're going to talk a big game. They're going to do everything I just said. And then you're going to get very irritated because the person isn't consistent. But you see the signs. Let me tell you, I was pulling before, even before when I cut the camera on, I said, okay, I bet you, I know for a fact that I'm going to see Sag's ex, right? But I'm like, that's okay, Sag got this. And then I kept pulling and I'm like, Sag looked like they gave in. If you are dating someone or you will be dating someone, it's going to be a very superficial type of connection, whether you are with someone from the past or someone new. The truth of the matter is it's going to be very superficial and you're going to know it right off the bat. This page coming out, the very fact that that was your first card, I was like, oh my God, this is not good, whether it's with someone new or someone from the past, because of what I asked, right? It's about what the person feels you deserve. That's what I asked for. I asked that specifically. It could have been any other card. But to say a page, this is very dreamy, whimsical energy. Okay. And the person isn't really quite sure if they are not even sure if they are capable of giving you what you desire. Some people may come into your life and may believe that they will give you exactly what you want. And then they're like, oh no, I can give that to you. I can give that to you. And then turn around and be like, oh my God. And they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you that they're starting to panic. They're not going to tell you like, oh my God, like I told Sag that I was going to do X, Y, and Z. And then all of a sudden they go ghost. Because they're in over their head. Oh yeah, that's the Page of Pentacles. When I asked for what are they going to be giving Sagittarius? But look at you. Do you believe that that's a coincidence? Do you believe it's a coincidence that I asked about them and it came out as a Page, and I asked about you and you're coming out as the King of Pentacles? First of all, shout out to you because we already talked about your money. We already talked about your money, and it's talking about your finances, but it's also talking about your contribution to the connection, whether it's someone from the past or someone new. That was not a coincidence. Okay? I want you to know that there is a connection that you are meant to be in. A connection that is fated to occur. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you guys had the Wheel of Fortune. Wherever you are meant to go, Whatever direction you are meant to go in, that's where you're headed. You're headed towards this destiny with someone who is meant for you, because you in a page, a king is a king and the page is a child. Okay? Could be an age difference, and even if that is the case, it won't work because you have nothing in common. Even if the person is your age, you have nothing in common with this person. Some of you are like, you're like hoping that it works so much, so badly, and I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing that it works. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards, and if I have to clarify, I'll clarify, but I'm going to go ahead and pull your last two, and then we're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Sag. Death card. I already knew. I don't want you guys to think that I pulled anything. If you're new on TikTok, you know on TikTok, but baby, that ain't the way I roll. You cannot have a page and a pentacle coming out with the two questions that I've asked. Even if it wasn't the death card, I could still tell that it's going to be something that's not going to last. Now, what I'm going to do, I am going to clarify the death card, because then I want to do it on camera. I'm going to shuffle on camera. So then I'll tell you exactly why it's not working. The last card you had was Justice. It's not working, and it won't work because the universe is saying, I want something fair for you. And you have this in your soul. You feel it with all your heart and soul that you want a connection that's going to be fair. When a connection isn't fair, and you know this mofo that's over here who's pretending to be all of that in a bag of chips, when it's not fair, it's going to eat at your ass. You're going to be like, oh my God. Like, okay, I want this to work. Baby, you ain't gonna be able to go to sleep. It's going to eat at you, because your sense of right is right in your face. Your sense of what's right in a connection is sitting and looking dead at you. And you know that this connection isn't right, which is the reason why you made the decision to end it in the first place. And let's just look at it this way. The death card came before the justice card. An ending that was supposed to happen, that was the right decision, because there's something else here. You got the Wheel of Fortune. There's something else here for you. Okay? And I mean, again, I know for some people it's like, I'm tired of being on this roller coaster ride. I'm tired of not knowing. I'm tired of these relationships that have been failing, whether I've been in. And for you, it's so interesting, because for you, it doesn't matter if you're married or not. That has been your story. Now, I said I was going to go ahead and clarify that death card, right? Which is what I'm going to do on camera. A lot of you know for a fact that you're dealing with someone who, if you are married, it's a no, possibly. Or you could be dealing with, this could be baby daddy. This could be someone that you may have a child with, right? And they're constantly trying. And you're like, yeah, this is not going to work, babe. I love you, but it's not going to work. Now, let's see. Oh, yeah. Baby daddy, baby mama. It's also not going to work because we talked about the child parent energy, right? You're the one that's contributing the most. That's not going to work. It's not going to work in this connection. Five of Swords. Why are you walking away? Because it's nonsensical. It is nonsense. And the person is like, it is my way or the highway. You are sacrificing your happiness to stay in a connection that you know is not going to work. So you rather end it so you can have a new beginning. Baby, that was on camera. The universe is trying to give this to you. That's what the universe is trying to give you. You just have to be open. You got to be open to it. Now, it's interesting because it's like I only have enough time. I only have 20 seconds left. It's like, do I do a part two? Right? Do I do a part two? I may do a part two.